What's up, what's up? Alright, so chatting with my brother today. He's starting to learn guitar. Pretty cool. And we're talking guitar stuff, general, whatever. He's like, man, I never realized any of that. I never even heard of it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, you gotta learn it from somewhere, right? Just stuff I've picked up throughout the years since I've been playing. And anyway, he said you should make a video about that. It's kind of handy information to know for a beginning guitar player. So, all right. So here we go. Talk about some of the basic stuff, right? About the guitar in general, how to tune, jazz like that. So, all right. Start off. Camera situated. This is the body of the guitar, and obviously it's hollow, you know, that's for the sound resonation out of the sound hole, or the salad bowl, what they call it. This is a pick guard, just to protect the wood, because over time the wood wears out from hitting it with a pick or whatever. This is called the bridge. These are called the bridge pins, or string pins. That's what holds the strings in the guitar, and that bridge is set at a certain level, whatever. It's for, I think they call it for intonation, fancy stuff. And this is a cutaway style guitar. Not all of them are like that, but this is so you can get up here and shred some sweet tasty solos. Kind of cool. Alright, and this has electronic pickups in it. A lot of them do too, but not all of them. And you can buy these separately if yours doesn't have them. If you want to plug it up to an amp, and if you're going to play out somewhere or whatnot, it's got to be amplified, bro. But it's just got different EQ settings on there, stuff, volume, and it plugs in back here in this holder. Charger cable goes in there. Okay. Alright, this is the neck of the guitar. Attaches here, and inside of the neck, I don't know if you can really, yeah, you can see it right there. That's a truss rod, and that's a metal rod that runs up the neck. So, since this is a steel string guitar, there's a lot of tension and force upon the neck. So that truss rod reinforces the neck, and because you don't want your neck warped, that'll make your action. And the action is how high your strings are from your fret bars. These are the metal bars that are on there, and these are obviously frets. Okay, your fret markers: 3, 5, fret 3, fret 5, 7, 9, 12. 12 is the octave of down here. And this is called the nut. So that's E. So basically, if you were to bar that on the 12th fret, it would be the exact same notes as if you're playing open here, open strings. It's just in a different, higher octave. Kind of cool. Okay, this is the headstock. These are the tuning pegs. What tightens and loosens the strings. And this isn't part of a guitar, but it's a handy tool to have, called a capo. Spring loaded. And this is used for playing in different keys. Rock on. Okay. There's different kinds of cables. There's cutaways, all kinds of stuff. Pretty cool. Check them out. Look them up. Okay. Tuning a guitar. This is pretty important because you don't want to play an axe that's out of tune. It sounds like caca. So before you get into tune, you got to know what the strings are, okay? Just so memorize this. It's not hard, but it's the for standard tuning, you tune your strings to these notes. It's E, A, D, G, B, E. It's these strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? Low E, high E. And you can remember what those are with this saying. There's probably several out there, but I've always used this one. It's stuck. So I thought it was kind of funny. But it's Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. You eat dynamite, you're probably gonna go goodbye. So anyway, to tune to that standard tuning, that's what they consider standard tuning. Okay, there's different alternate tunings out there, and half steps, sharp, look them up. Tunings, different tunings, and all that's for is for different styles of playing. Like Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, he always plays in, I think it's open E or open G tuning. It's a weird tuning, but whatever works, man. Get that sound. That's the whole point, right? That playability. So, but before you tune your strings, you'll need a tuner. Most tuners are a clip-on style. I don't have one right now on here, but it just clamps on. You can get them at Guitar Center or local music store or Amazon, whatever. But just got a button on there, you push, turn it on, whatever. A good brand, I think, of a clip-on is a Snark. I'm not promoting them. I've seen a lot of people use those, and I've used them before, and they seem to work pretty good. And they pick up on the vibrations of the strings from the guitar. It's how those clip-on style work. Some of the pickups on the fancy pickups, they'll have a tuner built in. It's kind of cool. Don't know how accurate they really are or anything, but another tuner is you can use an app, and I use this one called, where's it at? Oh, it's called Guitar Tuna. It's free. I'm sure there's more out there. I always thought this one worked pretty good, easy to follow. So if you hit the string, see how it does it? You gotta get it in line. So mine's at, my guitar's out of tune, but you need to tune it. We'll go through that here shortly. But the thing about those kinds of tuners too is if you're in a noisy environment, it's hard to get them tuned with those because it goes off resonation and vibration and all that, and the app uses audio, so if it's loud, you know what I mean. So another tuner for that is you can get an inline that plugs in here with a guitar cable, and it's a foot switch type. Most people that play out will use those style, so they're handy, but they're a little bit more expensive usually. But those doesn't matter how loud the place is or whatever's going on, you're plugged into that sucker, and it knows how to tune your strings. So there's that. Okay, and when you tune your strings, you always want to stretch them out first. So I just grab wherever, it doesn't matter, you can grab up here, it doesn't matter, but just stretch each string out a little bit. Okay. Okay. Then to tune, you go down here to the 5th fret, okay, and you want to tune each one E, A, D, G, B, E for standard. So tune one string at a time, okay. I'll go ahead and tune mine. Get my app here because I don't have my clip-on guy. Okay. Can you see that? No. I'm a little sharp, looks like. Nope, I'm flat. So when you tune each string, you will always want to tune the string up, not down, which means you want to be flat first and then tune up, which is basically from a looser string to a tighter string. You're tightening the string. Let's tune it up. That way, it just stays in tune better. The string does. I'm sure there's science behind all that, physics. I don't know, whatever. But just always remember that you always want to tune up to the note. Okay. So I'm down, tuning up. Okay. There you go. Go to the next string. A. Tightening it. Okay. I'm gonna loosen it. Tighten it. Tune up. Okay. Go to the G string. All I'm doing is, turning these guys tuning pegs. Come on, G. There we go. Tune up. So the E string should always sound the same, just different octaves, okay? Same notes. Alright, so that's tuning. And if you want to manually tune, if you can get one of your strings in tune, like if you have a piano or another guitar or something that's in tune, you can tune off of that just through audio, or listening. But the way you tune them is on the 5th fret, pull down that top E string, then play the A string below it, and you got to get them to sound the same. Okay, and you go down, just keep going down, A string to G string. Okay, same thing, just go down one string. But then when you want to tune your B string or your D string, you gotta go down to the 4th fret. The B is kind of a weird note in the guitar world, in my opinion. He's the oddball. Then to tune the E and B, go back up to the 5th fret. Okay, and you're just getting them to sound the same, right? You listen for the vibrations and whatnot, but you got to have at least one string that that you tune off of. So there's that basic stuff. So can't really think of anything else. If there is anything, throw some suggestions on there on the links, I guess, for the note things down below. Kind of new to YouTube, so I don't know how this stuff works. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's some other stuff you want to know, basic whatnots, and keep on rocking in the free world.